Second part, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya.
Hank Ruda, when he came into the sanctuary, said, "Did you see the moon rise?" I said, "No." I said, "Go out." So how many of you saw the moon rising? Gorgeous. Ma yafeh hayom, how beautiful is this day.
Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom, Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
The oasis that is Shabbat gives us a chance to touch all the reasons, or so many reasons we have for joy, for gratitude, so many reasons for hallelujah. You can follow on page 14 or just sing from your heart.
Hallelujah, bikocho, hallelujah, birkiauzo, hallelujah, bigvurotav. Hallelujah, erov gudlo, hallelujah, beteka shofar, hallelujah, benevel vechinor, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. מחול, הללוהו במינים ועוגב, הללוהו בצלצלי שמה. הללוהו בצלצלי תרועה, כל הנשמה תהלל יה.
In the margin on page 3 is a song that we sing often on Friday nights as we light the candles for Shabbat. A song Debbie Friedman wrote, "Let us light these lights and see the way to you." So the full moon, I think, was on Wednesday night, according to everything I read, even though it looks pretty full right now. So I left the building, and it was supposed to be maximum radiance at 9:09. Wednesday nights we have school. I walked out to head home, and it was a warm, foggy night. I couldn't see a thing. Tonight, all of you who witnessed the rising of the moon, it's crisp and cold and clear. We're going to take a few minutes of quiet, and whatever is foggy inside, maybe you can blow away the fog and see the way, see the lights, the stars, see the way to the presence that resides within. When the music brings us back, the Elkin family will be lighting Shabbat candles up here, and there's plenty of space on both sides of the sanctuary to bring in more Shabbat light. We take a few minutes to clear the fog and see better.
Goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And let us say Amen.
While some are still lighting candles, we invite everyone, if you wish, and to get up. Lecha Dodi is next, and the words mean, come my friend. We want to feel like friends. So introduce yourself to someone and wish someone nearby Shabbat Shalom.
Page 10. לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה
Page 10.
שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו תפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה ונשבת נקבלה התעוררי יברך ומי בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה לחדני לקראת קהלה הנה שבת נקבלה לחדני לקראת קהלה הנה שבת נקבלה לחדני לקראת קהלה הנה שבת נקבלה לחדני לקראת קהלה הנה שבת נקבלה.
Please remain standing for the Chatzi Kaddish. I was thinking, do you know what makes this a holy place? Not just the Torahs in the front. All the love and joy and connection and support that you put into this place, you can feel it. And that's what makes it a holy place.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ילמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קרוב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקודשה בריחו להילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן.
So in addition to that beautiful moon, it's also the season of Jupiter and Mars. And don't miss them. Mars is clear, bright in the middle of the sky. Mars is yellow, like a yellow diamond, or reddish. Page 17. Also, one of my kids just sent an article about parenting, that the most overlooked emotion in raising kids is awe. So going out there and having awe, the margin of page 17 together. Praise me, says God, and I will know that you love me. Curse me, says God, and I will know that you love me. Praise me or curse me, and I will know that you love me. Sing out my graces, says God. Raise your fist against me and revile, says God. Sing out graces or revile. Reviling is also a kind of praise, says God. But if you sit fenced off in your apathy, says God, if you sit entrenched in, I don't give a hang, says God, if you look at the stars and yawn, if you see suffering and don't cry out, if you don't praise and you don't revile, then I created you in vain, says God.
כי הם חיינו ויולך ימינו, והם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשכבך ובקומך, ושרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, הייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם.
Please be seated. One of my most favorite teachings about Mi Chamocha, which is on page 21, was taught by Carol Smokler, who, in reflecting on the story of the Exodus and the arduous journey ahead, noted that Miriam must have expected that there would be reasons along the way to dance and to sing, that as hard as the trip was going to be, there would be reason to rejoice at some point, and she packed a tambourine. Mi Chamocha is a song of joy, and singing and dancing are part of the biblical record. The last 2 years, we've been afraid of each other. We've been afraid to come close. So however you're comfortable tonight, whether you're more comfortable staying in your seat and singing, or you're comfortable putting on a mask and holding hands, however you're comfortable, Mi Chamocha, we're going to dance tonight.
Mi Chamocha, boy, name Adonai, Mi Chamocha, Page 22, Hashkivenu. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim Hashkivenu Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim lechaim lechaim
We rise in spirit and in body. Page 23, the Amidah.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Adonai sefatai tiftach Ufi yagi tehilatecha Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei avoteinu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Omer Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chastei Avot ve'imahot, U'mevi Geula livnei bneihem, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים וחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומטהיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. Middle of page 28. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. 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 Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim leolam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al תשים לעולם שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם 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 תשים לעולם.
Last week at this time, meaning in the Torah portion, Jacob was running for his life. And he prayed, God, if you will watch over me, keep me safe, and make me prosperous, I will worship you exclusively and return to you 10% of everything with which you bless me. You take care of me, and I'll take care of you. 20 years later, this week's portion, married, with children, having won and lost and remade fortunes. In a day, he will meet his brother Esau, whose last words for him were, "The next time I see you, I'll kill you." His prayer has changed. I am unworthy of all the kindness that you have shown me, your servant. With my staff alone I cross this Jordan. Deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau. In Harold Kushner's rewrite, this is Jacob's prayer. God, I have no claims on you. I have no right to ask anything of you. You have already given me more than I could have hoped for, family, wealth, love, and I have nothing to offer you in return. What I have to do tomorrow, I'm not sure I can do myself. But if you are with me, maybe I can do it. And one more thing, God. You once gave me reason to believe that I would grow up to be someone special, someone who would serve your purpose in the world. I want to be that person, God, but I don't know. If I don't get through tomorrow, it probably won't happen. This one is a Jewish prayer. It doesn't ask God to change the world. It asks God to change the person praying. Jacob wrestles with a mysterious being that night. Angel, man, Esau, conscience, we don't know. In preparation for that encounter with his brother. As I read the story, Harold Kushner continues, the antagonist is Jacob's conscience, the presence of God within him. In the past, whenever Jacob has wrestled with his conscience, Jacob has won. That is, he was always able to subdue his conscience, to rationalize his behavior, to quiet the nagging voice within him that whispered that what he was about to do was wrong. He defeated his conscience in order to permit himself to lie to his father, to exploit his brother, to compete with his father-in-law in dishonesty. And at some level, Jacob realizes that every time he wins, he loses. Now, for the first time, his conscience gets the better of him. And Jacob, by losing, wins. The Torah describes him after the struggle as limping, but whole, shalem. in a way he never was before. In our humanity, in acknowledging our pains and our woundedness, in owning up to who we have been, we can journey to become who we may yet be. The last time Jacob was asked, "Who are you?" he answered, "I am Esau, your firstborn." This time, when the midnight angel asks him, "What is your name?" this time he answers the truth. "Jacob," he says. "No longer will your name be Jacob," responds the angel. "From now on, you can become Israel." In owning up to who we have been, we can journey to become whom we may yet be. It's from that place of openness and possibility that we reach beyond ourselves to include those in need of healing. Turning to page 33. Naming aloud all those in our lives in need of healing, understanding too that sometimes when we are in need of healing, we become more whole. We name those on our minds and in our hearts. Debbie Barrick, Asher Milgram, Roger City, Paul Davis.
מי שברך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We turn to page 36 and stand together for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים משתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Affirming life and affirming hope, we continue on page 37.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
We are seated as we invite forward Liz Mayeri, representing our temple's officers and board of trustees, for Shabbat greetings and announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So, tonight's Who Knows One program is going to be fun. Stay to see Cantor Danny compete against co-president Hank Ruda in the first round of the competition. If you are registered for dinner, join us in the auditorium following services. If not, the oneg will be ready for you in the atrium, and everyone's invited back to the sanctuary at 8 o'clock for the program. A blood drive, Sunday, December 11th, 9 to 2. Giving blood is so important, especially this time of year. Also on Sunday, Rabbi Shira is starting a new program entitled Journeys of the Soul. It's a 4-part series with Sarah Rigler, author of I've Been Here Before, When Souls of the Holocaust Return. Sarah has discovered a secret society. Qualifications for membership include Holocaust-related recurring dreams, panic attacks, fearsome flashbacks, and phobias in children born before 1945. Her groundbreaking, meticulously researched book provides evidence that is as startling as it is mysteriously affirming. The program will be on Zoom. First session is this Sunday at 1. Check this week at Kol Ami for the Zoom link. Our security briefing is on Monday, December 12th, this Monday, from 7:30 to 9. It will be led by security expert Bill Hayes of the Community Security Initiative. The title of the briefing is Preparing for and Responding to Active Threats. Now, on a lighter note, Kol Ami Hanukkah festivities taking place Sunday, December 18th from 3 to 5 with a community Hanukkah celebration. We'll have a puppet show, a workshop where you can learn to make a puppet, music by the band led by our own Itamar Gavari, and crafts for kids, food trucks, candle lighting, and more. And backed by popular demand, there's an adult Hanukkah party hosted by Ruth Goldberg. Please join us Wednesday, December 21st for that at 7 p.m. and registration is required. Our next mitzvah project, or a project in the mitzvah series, is our holiday gift drive and coat drive, benefiting the Coachman Family Center and the Ossining Family Center. To select a child in need, please see this week at Kol Ami. Collections bins will be at the school entrance. There's a nice poster out there at the entrance. Please pay attention to that. It's really important. Moving into January, to save the dates. January 12th, we'll have a great night of comedy featuring Allison Leiby, not sure. Leiby, third option. Allison is a stand-up comic, and she'll be bringing to Kol Ami her stand-up routine entitled, Oh God, an Abortion. Tickets are $36, and all proceeds will go to Choice Matters. Choice Matters is a group whose mission is to ensure that all women, regardless of age, race, class, status, geography, or ability to pay, have full, unimpeded access to reproductive health. Then January 26th, a concert at Carnegie Hall featuring Cantor Danny and others as we commemorate International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Tickets are on sale now. So all of this information, registration, all available on this week at Kol Ami. Thank you and Shabbat Shalom.
I'm thinking, you know why the announcements are about humor and challenge and Holocaust and Hanukkah and coat drive. You know why the announcements are all over the place? Because that's life. And we are not afraid to embrace all of it, all of it. And that's a wonderful thing about Kol Ami. And as a reminder, there are fantastic and Fresh Direct bags outside for you to pick up one. It's filled, the bags are filled with food to share with someone. So please, they're heavy. You could take one or two to share with someone who works with you, a friend or a neighbor, and anyone who would appreciate receiving a bag from our food pantry. Thinking of all of life, we take precious moments now to name those whom we remember on the Shabbat, inviting those who remember a chance to stand at the name of a loved one and to remain standing, if you wish, until we're all standing with you. This Shabbat follows the recent deaths of Dr. Robert Abrams, Eleanor Ellie Ann Lorden, Marjorie Engel Riccardi, Lillian Green, Martin Klein, Myrna Lieber, Paul Schwartz. If you are in a year of loss and would like to stand, we would like to hold you within our embrace. This Shabbat marks the Yortzites of Morris Appelman, Ellie Baumwald, Joseph Berger, Belle Burson, Bernard Williams Cohen, Rose Cooper, Sidney Dunkelman, Gussie Edelman, Diane Esco, Clara Figura, Irving Frankel, Hilda Friedman, Joseph Gershman, Herman Goldstein, Irving Goldstein, Michael Goldstein, Jerome Grenadier, Harry Hirsch, Herbert Bernard Hirsch, Harry Hoyt, Nathan Heiler, Elise Kahn, Eileen Katz, Edwin King, Ann Kirshner, Barry Klein, Eva Klein, Murray Laub, Herman Mendelbaum, Turan Manacharian, Tuba Manacharian, Sadie Block Morgan, Joan Prober, Stanley D. Robinson, William Root, Theodore Schuckett, Stanley Seidman, Lucille Geist Schellen, Erwin Simkin, Celia Umansky, John Wainwright, Doris Weiner, Hannon Wexler, Abraham David Wohl, Robert Worth. Naming these aloud and naming others in our hearts, we stand together. Turning to page 39 for reminders of the eternal presence through the words of the Kaddish. Yitkada'al v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, V'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute, B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dachol beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'la'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh. Ve'yithadar ve'yitaleh ve'yithalal Shemei dekudsha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Da'amiran bi'alma ve'imru Amen. Yehi Shalama Rabba min Shamaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen.
Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru Amen.
We'll all be lighting candles during this month of December, but some people are lighting birthday candles. So if your birthday is in the month of December, would you please come up to join us for Kiddush?
Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'yahavahu v'ratzon, hinech lanu zikaron lemaaseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי הבנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Our God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless all those whose birthdays we celebrate this month. Bless them with an appreciation for this time in their lives. May they draw deeply from the wells of learning, growth, and deepening of spirit. Bless them with health and strength, courage, and deepening compassion for the world and all who share this world together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. And happy birthday. And we all get blessed. Everyone gets blessed on Shabbat. It is part of the oasis from which we draw. So I invite you, as much as you're comfortable, to put your arms around the people near you as we bless one another. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you and watch over you.
May God bless you and watch over you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yechuneka. May the light of God's grace shine on you.
May the light of God's grace shine on you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God be with you.
God be with you.
And bless you with peace.
And bless you with peace. Shalom aleichem, malachei yasharet, malachei